Hello everybody, and welcome to this video where I'm going to be having a quick look at The Witcher 3. Now, I have put 71 hours into this game since it first launched, but I never quite got very far in the whole story, the quest line and everything. Certainly never got anywhere near completing the game, because basically the way CD Projekt Red released the game with its, pre-DLC and updates and tweaks, I kind of put off getting too heavily into this game until it basically was, completed. Once all the DLC had been released and all the updates and patches and tweaks had been made, then I was going to give it, because the game kept changing, the gameplay kept changing and stuff, and you'd play the game, you'd come back to it after a couple of days and something had been updated or tweaked, and it was just a little bit jarring. So I figured I'd wait until it was all done and dusted before I really got into the game, and that's done now because the Blood and Wine expansion's been released. The game's been updated to a version 1.21, and I don't think there's going to be much changes going forward. So now the game obviously can benefit from, the work of the modding community as well, who can now get to work making mods for the game without fear that, an update's going to come along in a couple of days' time that's going to break their hard work, which has been an issue. Anybody who's used mods or installed mods before now will find they don't work. I am quite fortunate in the fact that I haven't used a great deal of mods in my game. I don't have a great deal of mods installed for this game. Anything that I have added is purely texture mods, stuff to improve the look of certain objects within the game. Some of the smaller objects, give them a better texture appearance, higher quality look, and also a couple of character tweaks. I'm using one that changes Geralt's appearance in the main game, so once we get through this cutscene and actually get into the game, we should hopefully see Geralt quite a different appearance, a much nicer looking appearance as well, much better quality than his default one. It's only right, if you're going to spend however many hours playing this game, that your character looks good as you do it. So at this point, I believe Vesemir and Geralt are searching for Yennefer of Venderberg, but we're going to go and have a brief trip into a dream sequence now of Geralt's, where he's back at Kaer Morhen with Yennefer and a young lady named Ciri, who never been mentioned in the previous two Witcher games. But if you've ever read any of the Witcher books, one would be very familiar with her character.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Yennefer using a bit of her magic there.
It wasn't meant
to toy
amuse,
with
but
Geralt.
to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember some of the good merits about this game. The attention to character detail is quite nice. They've spent clearly a lot of time working on Yennefer's buttocks and boobs, the designers in this game. So there we go. Should have turned the tutorials off, I think. That would have been...
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Wow. Does look good, have to admit.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
I love turning the...
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women
What's
I've
wrong with
known,
her face?
you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I find...
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Would she prefer I finger something else? I don't know. We perhaps don't go there. Okay, so I've got the key. I can now unlock the door. So this is just the basic tutorial start to The Witcher 3, which we've all been through, but I hope some of you are already starting to see the subtle differences on Geralt's appearance, especially his face. The textures of his
Old
face and
Witcher's
the
fast
details
asleep.
of his scars.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
And she's down there on the pendulum.
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
I just love the graphics in this game. CD Projekt Red have done an amazing job, especially when you look at how the series has evolved from The Witcher 1 through Witcher 2 to this. For a small
now I see
developer,
why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
their game engine is fantastic, and I tell you what, I know some bigger companies that would love to be able to rent their game engine, to buy their engine and be able to use it to build their own games on.
You're not
I mean,
in a
could you
circus,
imagine
pirouette.
an Elder Scrolls game built in this
Wrong.
engine,
Footwork.
or a Fallout game? Bethesda, I'm hinting at you now.
Enough. Get down.
Get this engine. Ditch the creation engine.
What do you think?
And move on to something like
Take
this.
off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Leads you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Yeah, I'm pressing A. This is gonna beat me.
What did I
No,
tell
she's
you about
not.
breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Oh,
Ciri, cut it out.
I'm gonna beat her. I'm not gonna take any prisoners. I'm gonna beat her. She may be a little small child, but children have to learn. Crap. Geralt didn't jump. Where is she? No, you're not beating me.
Should I turn back and help you?
I win.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. Just need to grow a bit. Oh, no.
I win because my legs are
Vesemir's got
longer.
that look.
What did you expect?
Go on, Ciri. Ouch, that looks painful. He cut himself while shaving.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl-ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't
Don't
try to
weasel out
weasel
of
your
this.
way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
For the benefits of the tutorial, let's start
Should
with the
work on the
fundamentals.
basics. Even skilled masters need
Again,
to
I'm
hone
playing
the
this with a
fundamentals,
controller
and Ciri's barely a
rather than
novice.
keyboard this time, so I'm thinking it might take some getting used to.
Draw your sword, Geralt! Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young man. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, at them. Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Damn it!
Slice of your jugular.
Come on then.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Come on, at them! Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Okay.
See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on!
Hard.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Come on! Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind.
Axie can muddle your
Erden
mind.
now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
But he is moving.
Old for this shit. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Okay, and now I have to throw.
Not bad.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Hey! Cheap shot. I was putting my sword away.
Whoa! You really
What's she
showed
so
him,
pleased
kid.
about? He knocked his helmet off.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Where's she gone?
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Something's not right here.
What the?
Why's the dummy bleeding? And why has it started to snow?
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
That was the dream.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Okay.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Yeah, that's a
That's
private
private.
thing between
Very
Geralt and
private.
Yennefer.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
go. Let's get... Come on then, ghoul.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow.
I might turn off these stupid tutorial prompts. Because they're getting on my nerves already. Let's pick the plants, because we're going to need them for crafting. Now, one of the mods I do have installed is one that automatically loots monsters and people when you kill them, so it saves a lot of time having to hunt around for their
Ever tell you
bodies
about
after
this
you.
sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His
Bird
theory
skull.
collapsed in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Why do I think this is Jens? Because it was hers. We saw her drop it in the intro video. Right, back on the horse. Right, I'm just going to turn off. Wrong button. Off. Completed POIs. Turn off control hints. Info, I don't know what info messages are.
Run, Roach.
Right.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders, as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Okay. Sometime later.
We going?
Help me! Help!
Wow. Griffin's eating a horse. Vesemir took a hit from it. And now it's taking its lunch and leaving.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
No. No, I'm not going to take any money because I didn't kill the griffin. If I'd slayed the monster, I'd want payment from him.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides,
It's
the
worth a
innkeep's
look, I
my
suppose.
cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what I am impressed by is the fact that I've got the game obviously set to ultra settings in the graphics. I've installed some higher quality texture mods and I'm getting a higher frame rate now than I did when the
So,
game first came out.
Griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
I've also got a mod that enables auto looting. So as I'm riding around, I can press a button on my keyboard and you pick up things like flowers, herbs, etc. without the need to get off the horse and have to do it yourself. It saves a lot of time.
Except it was some drowner that had slept on the kid. Witcher,
But yeah, certainly getting a much higher frame rate now than when the game first launched, even though I've got everything set a lot higher, which means that obviously CD Projekt Red have done a lot of optimization to the game since it was released.
What?
Plus, of course, the graphics drivers are better now as well.
Down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
Never too friendly.
I'll not drink
The
with we've
locals.
lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Is there a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Let's see
Show me
what
what
she's
you
got
got
then.
behind the counter.
I'm going to take the Gwent cards. Potatoes. She's got stuff that we use in alchemy. Why is she selling it to me? I don't get that. It's supposed to be free. What's she doing, the crazy woman? At least I can sell her some junk back.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks. For everything.
See, we're a reasonable bunch as witches. Even if people keep giving us funny looks and saying horrible things about us.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, stray. No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Jedi mind trick them? Or threaten them?
Red,
Let's go for the mind trick.
dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
So I got to threaten anyway. Even better. The best of both worlds. Kick the cat. Get out of the way. Horrible mangy feline.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades.
Gaunter O'Dim.
Looking for a woman.
like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come, I know this to be a vile place. You might down a little glass merely to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
He knows her.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Okay, so he knows who I am as well.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
It's not really any of
None
his
of your
business.
business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Is it just me? Or do those candle flames look really, really realistic? I mean, sure, we've seen flames and fire in lots of video games, but they actually do look real. Especially during that conversation with that guy.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
The horsewoman of war?
What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
So why...
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
So, does that mean he's going to write about war and what it's really like? You know, all the monstrosities that come with it.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Okay, that's enough conversation with him. He's clearly not going to tell me anything useful.
Gotta go.
Good day.
So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Let's play some Gwent. That's a card game.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
And a very good one. Right, gonna add him. Add that, add that, add that, add that. Redanian foot soldier. Right. Take away one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. I'm gonna take away that one. I'm going to take away him, because he doesn't offer me anything useful. And I'm going to take away... No, I've got two of him. Right, let's do this. Right, he doesn't have anybody with him. Oh, that was poor. Okay, let's think about it. So I've got... What does that one do? Siege combat. And that does... foot soldiers, so... Okay. He's played his cards. I'm going to play mine. That makes it sunny again. Okay, a bit more combat. Right, I'm going to play Biting Frost. He's got 5 cards, I've got 6. I can cripple his siege unit. I'm going to pass. He's got no cards left. He's going to crap out. I'll get an extra card. But let's... So I whooped him good and proper that time. 2 straight.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Okay, so let's play some more card games. Right, okay, so I think the next thing for me to do is to venture outside, which I will do when I come back. Okay, we are back. Right. So what have we got here? Stash? Okay, so I can dump stuff in there if I need to. Okay, let's do... Not character. Inventory. Let's eat a chicken leg. Got to read Jennifer's letter. Hey, you've already read this. And then I've got all my crafting items. So, okay, fair enough, right. So we're going to head outside.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Oh dear.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Not your lucky day.
Oh.
You're dead! Perish!
Nice meeting you.
Okay, that got a bit violent.
Looking for trouble?
No, I'm not looking for trouble.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
But, what do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutty. What kind of name is that anyway?
Wanted, honeycomb will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome to Mira the herbalist. So I should be on the lookout.
I don't know.
Okay, let's take some notices. Brother missing? Contract devil by the well.
What do you say? Who taught you that?
Chetty!
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
Okay, so he needs to find his missing brother. Urgent matter. Okay, couple of Witcher jobs to do then.
Chetty's my best mate!
Chetty's a little fool who'll get us all killed.
Yes!
I see you with him again.
What?
You'll regret it.
Up and smoke!
Dwarf's quite angry.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Don't insult me. Calling me a dimwit.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Well, I could probably help him track down the person responsible, I suppose.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Okay. So, behind his hut, he ran in, he heard some noises. I hope to God the kid's gonna have more than a slingshot if he's gonna hunt bears.
What happened to your mug?
Shavings
Here
from
we
a
go.
tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Footprints.
Bootprints. A man's. Large.
I do like the auto loot mod. It saves so much time having to pick
Stinks of
bloody
piss and vodka.
pick flowers and herbs.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Okay. They went in the water.
I can't decide. Should we draw it or no?
I make soup out of something.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows?
Lost his boots in the rush.
Hovel instead.
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill than...
Tracks lead back to the village.
Okay, so the guy...
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Okay, so the guy was bleeding, so the drowners injured him.
Me gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk found a woman that was hunting nearby and started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Whicher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
Freak.
They could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Can't loot chests, apparently. What about bookshelves? Dried fruit. Dried fruit and nuts.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
Got in.
Ow! 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 Oh, stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else.
Ooh.
There you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Oh my god. They're gonna hang him. It's a bit steep.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Okay.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Right, so need to establish what I'm going to be doing next in this. What quests I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, who I'm going to annoy, who I'm going to kill, that sort of thing. So if you've enjoyed the video, keep your eyes out for some more, as I will certainly have a look at playing some more Witcher 3 going forward. Goodbye for now.